everyone, and welcome back to Badly Explained, the show where I probably don't explain things very well. I don't know, what you get out of this is what you take from it, or what I give you. Which today is going to be the fact that I'll be fighting the average Texan today who craves brains because they have none. I probably shouldn't compare zombies to Texans, that's probably offensive. To someone, I imagine. As soon as we log in, we meet the Walnutted, and we unlock a brand new plant. That being Torchwood from the first game, who now explodes when being eaten up. Just like me for real. Check out these loading screen tips, bro. Zombies of a world can be. Yeah, game, I'm sure they can. Starting off right away, Penny introduces us to my favorite aspect of Plants vs. Zombies. Constant micromanagement, now in the form of minecarts. Jokes aside, these minecarts can be pretty useful because they can be used to move around your plant so you can pee in multiple lanes using only one shooter. And now that we're out of the pirate seas, it's nice to be able to try out some new strategies, such as using the coconut cannon again. After fighting off that wave of how diddly do you have any brains for us to eat, we're reintroduced to the Split Pea, who split just like my parents' marriage, and can now be used to fight off the zombies who downloaded the Minecraft Tricky Trials update and are now using the wind charges in Feather Falling 4 to get past our defenses. Also in this level, we meet the definitely chilly not blood this is a PG game zombie, who survives my balls exploding directly on his face. After beating up some more old men, we then punch a cowboy in the head for some money, which is what I did last week. Moving on, I then used the spike weed to spike everybody's weed, which I'm pretty sure is a crime. With that done, we unlock the big bad butt and move on to the next level. Wait, what do you mean that's not how it's pronounced? This next level involves getting one plant to place per wave and using the minecarts to stop the zombies as they arrive. Dude, these minecarts make me feel like a tardigrade who gets called for by a Karen the way I have to be micromanaging everything, goddamn. It's also in this level that we encountered the piano zombie who forces everyone to do the chicken dance against their will like he's an elementary school gym teacher or something. After shooting the musician like I'm Mark David Chapman, we then unlock the chili bean who gives us the average Taco Bell experience. I feel like I'm watching a goddamn Minions movie right now. This is peak comedy. After that, we meet the zombie that has a giant metal thing on him, which is just great. Fun fact, this zombie is based on Clint Eastwood, which is weird because we're in the Wild West. Moving on, we go to a playing your defense and defeat the zombies level, which to beat, I did whatever this was. I honestly have no idea how this worked. This is a worse defense than whatever Zanzibar had in 1896. With that done, we unlock the pea pod, who get along like two peas in a pod. Like 2 balls in a sack even. Now 3. Now 4. Now 5. Okay, you might want to leave Chernobyl now. Also, Peapod's plant food does this, and I just thought it would always be kind of cool if the number of giant peas he shot out corresponded to the number of pea pods you planted on him. I don't know, that's just me. Also, what did Crazy Dave mean by this? Anyway, after disintegrating Marty McFly, we get a note letting us know that brains are outlawed here. Just like in Congress. It's then that we are attacked not just by a huge wave of zombies, but also by what appears to be a gargantua holding a giant metal plunger or something. With a few gargantuan plumbers, not in the typical sense of the phrase, defeated, we move on to the next level. Unfortunately, this next level isn't very interesting, so I'm gonna be doing that thing that most PvZ YouTubers seem to be doing right now and give a random fun fact to fill up time. So, you may know that Barack Obama was the first black president in US history. But did you know that George Washington was the first white president in US history? Now you know. After going astray from that educational adventure, we come back to learn that we have unlocked the Lightning Reed, who is a surprisingly controversial plant in the fandom. My opinion on him is that he certainly does exist. But we unlocked Lightning Reed just in time because it's in this level that we meet the Chicken Wrangler zombie, who frees a flurry of ferocious frenzied feathered fiends to battle our brave botanical buddies. Also, sometimes when these chickens die, they'll turn into KFC, but unfortunately, you can't date them. I'm sure fingers aren't the only thing we'll be licking in this simulator. With the Chicken Wranglers as dead as the Chicken Dancers, we're then tasked with beating a level with only 500 sun. To that end, I decided to spam potato mines and got so fortunate with this plant food that you'd think I was a Minecraft enchantment. What is it with all the Minecraft references in this video? Then again, I guess this is a defense that I crafted using a field full of mines. With that done, we're now able to get an extra 25% more money for committing murders. But we don't get to test it out because the next level is just another conveyor belt corral level with Bloomerang and Lightning Reed for some reason. Lightning Reed is honestly kind of an odd choice for this level, considering he's one of the plants that uses like the least amount of strategy to utilize, but the zombie did get to eat one, so maybe it's one of those conveyor belt buffet things. Speaking of food, Lightning Reed Sacrifice allows us to unlock the Melon Pult, giving us access to giant melons, which we will throw at our enemies. These watermelons end up finding use against the new Bull Rider zombie, who launches imps past our defenses like I launched children into space. Also, despite the bulbs being robots somehow, it is still affected by farting. This game is making me say things I never thought I'd say. We then carpet bomb some cowboys with watermelons, proof that the coconut nut is indeed a big nut, and commit some arson, giving us the walnut first aid ability, allowing us to heal our nuts. I wish I had that ability. Also, have you ever noticed that the coins in this game have Crazy Dave's face on them, implying he has his own country? This just further supports my theory that Crazy Dave is a lot more powerful than he lets on. This doesn't bode well with the fact that Crazy Dave is confirmed to be a psychopath who wants to crack open nuts. Dave, they have feelings, you know. After protecting this nut from Dave's wrath, we're then sent to protect the all-important flower line and then prepare ourselves against the flock of cocks. After remaining impervious to those pint-sized powerhouses, we unlock the tall nut, who looks like a goddamn Nature Valley bar now. Oh no, that made him sad. Here we go, all better now. Moving on to the next level, we're given a limit on the amount of sun we can spend and the amount of plants we can lose, which is honestly pretty challenging to deal with. But what's even more challenging to deal with is the fact that the seed selection screen blocks the zombie's face. With that taken care of, we give this walnut motion sickness in yet another corral level, die, unlock the ability to use plant food to recharge seed packets, then protect this flower line like I protect my beloved cats. On day 22, we're introduced to the winter melon, giving us 2 giant melons to use against our enemies. Life may be cold and hard, but so are these melons. There is no escape. After using a spike rock to pierce wheels and watching an imp teleport down to the ground due to the sheer height of my nuts, we move on to the final boss, who, This Zomboss looks quite similar to the other Zombosses, except now he has 4 missiles, just like I have 4 reasons to live. They're all cats, by the way. Luckily, there are 5 spaces on the lawn, so if you're quick enough, you'll be able to avoid it. With Ed dead, it's time I bid you farewell so that I can see you in the next episode, where we'll tackle Frostbite Caves. God damn it, I hate the New World Order. I mean, they didn't even rearrange the plants to go along with it. Like, come on, guys.